Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you about something that I feel goes on way too much in the world today. Um, Cheating or having affairs with somebody is one of the most horrible things that you could do. Like, honestly, the person that you're with, they trust you, otherwise they wouldn't be with you, and they trust you enough to respect that um, you would not do that to them. Like with cheating and just being in a relationship, like dating someone, if you're not happy with a person, uh, tell them, let them know what's going on, and then if you don't see yourself being with them, break up with them before you go out and you sleep with a bunch of other people or go and do something that's gonna break the person's heart that you're with. Because I mean, it's not fair for them. They didn't do anything to deserve that whatsoever. And I don't understand how you can justify doing that. The same goes with having affairs. I mean, you married the person. You could see yourself being with them, but yet you go out and you do this to them? Like, what is going through your mind that makes you want to do that? Why are you so unhappy? I mean, if you're that unhappy, end things. If you're that unhappy with the person that you're with, you can get a divorce. Even though, you know what, I think divorcing someone is totally wrong, but I understand finding the wrong person and being in love with the idea of love. So you end up marrying that person because you don't really know what you want yet. But I guess I just it kind of sickens me to think that this goes on so much, and there's people that are getting away with it and they're lying to their person that they're with day in and day out, and I don't get how they could do that, how that wouldn't tear them down, knowing that the person that they're with who possibly loves them and trusts them with their life is watching them and talking to them and they have no idea what you're doing behind their back. Like, what makes you want to do that to a person? What makes you want to ruin a person's life? Like, I mean, after you cheat or have an affair, um, that person loses trust and faith in a lot of people. They wouldn't trust being with anyone else. They don't think that um, they're worth it, like they're good enough. And I mean, you totally tear the person down. And especially if like when you have an affair and you're married and you have a family, you have to think about your kids. Like if your partner finds out that you have an affair, you're most likely going to get a divorce, and that's going to tear your kids down because they aren't going to know why, especially if they're young. And like when you get a divorce and your kids are young and they don't understand everything, they feel like something's their fault and they grow up having it to where, one of the parents might move away and they don't get to see that parent, and it's like growing up without a parent in general. Um there's always people that say that there's a bright side to having divorced parents because you have extra holidays, you get more stuff for your birthday, but in reality, there's more cons than there are pros because if you don't have the ability to see them every day, um, it's hard. Like my mom and my dad got divorced when I was young. I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why. And I'm 17 years old, and I don't know why. They got divorced when I was 4. And I don't get to see my dad. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that they didn't get divorced because of cheating, but when it comes down to divorces in general, it's hard on the kids because they don't know what happened and they don't know what went wrong with the family and they feel like part of it is their fault. So I mean, you have to think about that too. Like when you're married, like you when you marry someone, you're saying that you want to spend the rest of your life with them. And then you go and do something that says otherwise, says that you don't really want to be with a person. I mean, that totally tears the person down because they don't. know what they did wrong. Like, honestly, if you cheat on a person or have an affair, what did that person do wrong? What was that person doing to cause you to do that? 'Cause, I mean, if you are that unhappy, you have to talk to your partner about it. And you have to either figure things out or end it. Because it's just going to tear the person down more knowing that you're cheating. So, I mean, like, honestly, before you cheat, think about what is it going to do to the partner that I'm with? What is it going to do to them? How is it going to make them feel? I mean, you actually have to think because everybody has feelings. I mean, there's certain things that people justify more as cheating. Like, I know that there's people that get really jealous and justify flirting as cheating, which I like I don't, or hugging. Like, honestly, you hug your friends. But I mean, if you're gonna go and suck face with someone, yeah, that's cheating. Or if you're gonna go sleep with someone, yeah, that's cheating. But yet there's some people that only count sleeping with someone as cheating. Like, honestly, there's more ways to cheat than just having sex. Like, you could be sexting or sending nudes or saying that you want to have sex with the person. I mean, that shows that you aren't happy. And I mean, I guess the saying goes that once you cheat, you're always going to cheat. And then I think that you shouldn't be trusted. A cheater should not be trusted because they have broken the rules of trust before, and they should have some sort of punishment. I mean, honestly, if the worst thing that happens because you cheat is that you lose someone who is probably amazing and you're not trusted again, that's not that bad. There's people that go through worse. So I guess what I'm saying is, guys, if you know somebody who's in a relationship and their partner is cheating on them, you need to tell that person whether it's going to break their heart or not, and whether they're going to believe you or not, because it's just going to tear them down once they find out, and it's better to find out sooner than later. So, I mean, I guess think about your actions before you do anything. Um, so, until next time, guys, peace out and keep smiling.